So we're Team Pied Piper, and we've built a reading progress app. A lot of kids learn to read fairly easily, but some don't. And we talked to Tom, who's a head teacher, about some of the things that they look out for, and we've tried to address in this app. So I'll break that there. Okay, so Rory's going to show us how the app actually works from a user perspective. So this is the experience the student would have when they log on to use the app.
Okay, so obviously they can use this on the phone or otherwise and get links, all those sorts of things. But essentially, you play the app. This would typically, I was anticipating using this on a phone, so therefore all the buttons are fairly large. It just a very basic statistic as to how many times they've read, and this would be used later on in the Power BI reporting. You then click that you've read today, and at this point you can then get your parent or guardian confirmed, because we know that parental involvement is very important. So if you click no, then the parent doesn't confirm, but if you click yes, then the parent has to enter a PIN number. Now obviously they have to enter the correct PIN number, and if they type in the correct one, 1234, then they can submit it. Now we're using a component here, so this was just a nice little touch. So when you click submit on this, it just says thanks, and then do you have any comments to add to the record for the day? So you might say, oh, they struggled with this word or that word, or maybe can we have a new book, that sort of thing. It's a method of communicating with the teacher. Then you click yes, and then you might type in, I think we need a higher grade of book, please. Obviously this would be on the phone, so it's a little bit more tricky, and then at this point you click enter, and thanks, you're finished for the day. Now at this point you can then review your child's reading record to see how they've been getting on. And this has been sort of color coded to show the different reading records for that child over a period of time. Obviously the way in which this record is intended to work is that you can only do one record per day, but actually it is an interesting thought that you could actually have multiple reads in a day. So at this point you just click that you're finished, and it takes you to a closing screen, and then you're all done at this point in time.
Great, thanks Rory.
Now we'll see if we actually
Do we need to talk about any of the tech being used in the background? Now Keith's going to show how we scan a book into the app.
2 minutes ago.
See how's read today. True, that makes sense.
That's the book.
I like
Thanks, Granny.
Oh, you get away with that because you didn't have it.
Yeah. No.
So we're going to check that book out against.
So now we've
It's,
checked that
I
book
had this
out
before
against
and
this
went away
user.
once I.
Do something for me.
No,
Just do 2
picked up the wrong
deletes.
user 1 minute.
These are the dashboards. Ian, would you like to talk us through?
Yeah, so this is an overall progress reading report, and obviously all interactive. We can drill down into the actual parents and their support of the young people, and then down to the young people themselves, and you can pick them by individuals. So it pops up in a minute, so let's have a look at Rachel, for example, and these are the books that Rachel has read, and we can link straight through to them.
And there's an overall view, so they can look at the entire class.
Absolutely.
And see who's not logging in regularly.
And we also have our whole teachers' views here, including their books and their libraries, assets, and drill down into the books themselves by library, and we can then look at stock and reordering and checking out books.
Beautiful, thanks Ian.
Okay.